Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backfield. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Medu is out there with the monster, and it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Took him no time at all on that one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. Six to shoot. Here's Kiba, and he dunks it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Poole, the pass to Medu. Inside. And that one's good. The monster. The monster's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. To the middle, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after the missed 3 from the monster.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Morant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Here's Kiba. Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
He goes up again. And yet the lay-in is good that time from the monster. The monster's got 13 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Wiggins is checked in for Metu. Harden comes in for Poole. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Curry. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Wiggins. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Warriors leading by 11. And the pass to the Monster. 41 seconds left in the first. And another three for Golden State.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Down low. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Crawford against Irving. It's Crawford on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knocks it loose. Here's Irving. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got James Wiseman, the Monster, out there with Medu. Then there's Irving. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Monster in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 59 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game is played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. But that's not the case anymore. So look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Grizzlies 32. The Warriors.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Battle in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Curry against Morant. Here's the monster. 28 points for him. Double clutches, and it's good on the layup. The monster's got 5 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
To the inside. Battle. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's the monster. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 32 points for the monster.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Outside Williams releases. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Warriors leading by 20. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside Williams. Morant passes to Battle. Memphis moving that ball around. It's deflected. Here's the monster, guarded by Jackson. Here's the monster. And another 3 for Golden State.
There's third three-pointer in a row.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good start.
See you right.
Sprint back.
No.
way. What? Good D.
What?
That was guarded.
Give me a break.
That's fine.
Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And, of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Back to Mills. Leonard for 3. And Metu pulls it down. Here's the monster. From outside, off the mark. Leonard with the ball. Working on Metu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Here's the monster. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Guarded by Poole. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Here's the monster. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to the monster. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Give him 8 points now.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
To the wing on the left. Wiseman, pass to Curry. Mills with it. Now guarded by Curry. With the floater. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. Irving's checked in for Stephen Curry. George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Terry comes in for Mills. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send him back high.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. They swipe it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's the monster. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Metu, and it's Harden in for Poole.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
George against Wiggins. Pass to Kramer. Here's Boston. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by the Clippers. Now the Warriors with it. They've scored 10 straight. Kept alive. And that one's good. Wiseman.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now the Clippers with it. It's a 10-point game. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. Yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Terry. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Irving. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Out to the wing. Here's Kramer. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. And they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Boston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out left to the wing. Here's the monster. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
The three is up. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 19 going into the break. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
What I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for them. Wiseman is out there with Chimezie Metu. And it's the monster in at the three. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Snatched up. Mills. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
It's Poole on the wing. Here's the monster. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Puts it up from the high post. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Banked it in off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Boston with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's the monster. Give him 20. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Offensive board. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Timeout called, the Warriors. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Warriors 41. The Clippers 24.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Warriors shooting it at 52% on the floor for the Clippers. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Leonard for three. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to the monster. Three-pointer. Another shot. And it's Wiseman getting it to go. Wiseman's got 9.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. Talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Over to the left wing. Outside Mills. Leonard for three.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's the monster. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. 23 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Pass to the monster. And he drains the quick shot.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Leonard outside. Outside Mills. Now Leonard. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on James Wiseman.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Harden comes in for Poole. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
And the basket by the monster.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Warriors. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George with it. Now Wiggins defending. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Now, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
Pass to George. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Golden State basketball. Clippers son.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the monster. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And just not let letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and
All right, I'm gonna go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
Oh, she's actually gone. Oh, Brian!
I was trying to save time.
How's the laundry?
I did 3 loads.
Game 2.
All of Season 8, whenever I predicted a win, we were undefeated, and I'm going to do it right now for Season 9. We're coming away with a win in this game. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, give up the 2. Give up the 2.
Yeah. Give up the 2. They just want to drive and dish out for 3. That's literally all they're doing.
That's the move.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Smith is out there with Erickson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3, the small forward. Smith finds Vanderbilt. Back to Smith. Here's Vanderbilt. On the wing, Gordon. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Curry against Erickson.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
First quarter, just over a minute played. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching the conference finals on more than one occasion.
Vanderbilt kicks to Gordon.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Here's the monster. No good with the triple. Here's Denver now. 6-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Oftentimes, Clark, with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And the foul on the monster. The Nuggets trail by 8. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Gordon out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Smith. Then there's Erickson. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Smith on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Smith kicks to Watson. Floats one up. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Making strides in this area is Dennis Smith Jr. looking to dish it, which makes his team better.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
A good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the monster. Bangs home the trifecta. The monster's got 13.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the play.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Peters checks in for the Warriors. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. Now Gordon, defended by Batum. Here's O'Connor, misses in close.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Good on the triple. 16 points for the monster.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hardy passes to Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden dishes to Wiseman. Here's the monster. 16 points for him. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Moody comes in for James Harden. And Rollins subbed in for Peters. And Denver with a change here, too. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now the pass to Hardy. And here's Gordon. Down low. Clock at 4. Here's Jokic. Goes to the fadeaway and ends it. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Give it up for your Warriors. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry, the Monster out there with Batum. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Irving in at the 2. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the
That's 14. One more.
All right, so we're down 14. That was game 2. We're gonna just head out right now. It's okay. No shame to our game. All right, let's talk this out. All right.
That wasn't great.
This is the last game of today. This is the last game we're playing. What do we need to say to ourselves to get this W? Are we going zone? What are we doing? Let's talk about strategy as well.
Yeah, why don't we zone from the start of the game this time?
I like that idea because it always seems like we end up going to the zone, so we might as well just start out right out of the gate, zone.
Bad Chris so far. Oh, Chris is happy though.
Nice, Chris.
Chris is going up. Oh, what are you doing?
Look at that.
What do you want, Chris?
Season 2 animations. I'm ready. I'm hyped.
Nice, Brian. Try again.
Oh, yeah. You're bored, sure.
Dang. Rio, take that, Alexis. Hoo-yah.
All right, now let's quit. All right, top left.
One more. Pass. Can't stop me.
More, John.
I'm open left.
Nice.
Rodney.
And one. 9-0 start.
Right.
Good pass.
Nice cut, Brian. Nice cut.
12-0.
It's just so funny how, like, all the energy.
Well, we're still in the stage of the season where new teammates might not be in sync, RJ. How long do you think it takes for a team to gel?
Well, it depends on the amount of turnover. If you're talking about adding 1 or 2 different guys, that's something, versus adding 5 or 6. After training camp and preseason, teammates have a better chance to kind of figure things out, and they should be on the same page by now.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for him. Chimezie Metu out there with Wiseman. And it's the Monster in at the 3 spot. Tries it from the top of the key, and the basket by Curry.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Pass to Newman. Up top, Giddey, guarded by Poole. Here's Newman. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's the Monster. Fires the 3. No good there. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Bullard. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Giddey.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Number 23. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Newman. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Good work there as it goes. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And he makes it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Here's the monster. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the paint. Here's Bullard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Newman. Three-pointer. That was good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's the monster. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to the monster. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Oh, swiped away. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And the Warriors with another 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors. Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And the Warriors make some changes. Wiggins comes in for Metu, and Irving is subbed in for Poole. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. Over Curry. George, no good.
Normally he drains that.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
That one drops for him. He's got 16.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Jones. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the basket by the monster.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
It's George on the wing. Off target from the wing.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7.
The Warriors 26.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jang in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shot is up. That's good from Jones. And the assist by George. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. The Warriors leading for three. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's the monster. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 27 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
Metu, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Metu. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Newman can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in. Here's Giddey. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to George. Elbow shot. And that one's long.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
The monster. Newman with a rebound. The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Maggette, guarded by Wiseman. And that one's good. Giddey.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. James Harden comes in for Kyrie Irving. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Warriors shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for them. Wiseman is out there with Chimezie Metu. And it's the monster in at the 3, the small forward. Poole outside. Into the lane. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Bullard. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. From outside the arc. And the Warriors get it back. And that one's good. Wiseman.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's the monster. 32 points in the game for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Number 23.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 7. Pass to Bullard.
Warriors foul. James Wiseman. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Maggette. And the Thunder in possession here. Down low. Outside Giddey. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Poole. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Newman. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. The floater. And he sinks the layup. Giddey's got 12 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And the basket by the monster.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Newman. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Bullard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Jang, he's checked in for Giddey. Now Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The monster. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Number 23. 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Wiseman with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the monster. Sinks it from distance. He has 45 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
It's good.
Number 23.
And the Warriors lead by 20.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Jang. Here's Newman. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Jones with the ball. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 6.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's the monster. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Harden, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. James Harden.
1:06 left in the third quarter.
Foul. Number 23. Third personal foul. 13 foul.
1:04 left in the third. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Gilgeous-Alexander double team with a step back. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the monster. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Jang. Here's Newman. Takes the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Warriors with another 3.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
The monster. Yes,
Number
and a
23.
nice assist from Harden.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Warriors, 74.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. George outside. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And for the Warriors, the steal. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Cox. Here's Jang. And here's Jones, guarded by Batum. Now here's George. He's closely guarded. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
On target from range. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, Often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and...
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for. I'm up in the score. Ready to jump in the course. Follow the back to the. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Had they was missing me while I was.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight. Good. Now look, right now, based on what I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned.
Back to back.
Okay, it's a tie game. They have never led, so let's keep the ball rolling for Team White.
Let's go, get a stop.
Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Jenny Osman.
Well, we can finally say it. And ahead of...
Thank you, Kevin.
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitch. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. For three, Mitchell.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where their action is headed.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to MP. Barnes trying to free himself up. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Osman, the pass to Mitchell. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
14 foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Garland against MP.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with...
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him, and what he's made the most of.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
MP, no good off the back of the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Garland with the bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Goes up the baseline. MP finds Anunoby. A three from MP. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Allen. In close, he hits it. Allen's got 6 points.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
A three from MP. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Passes it to Trent. And here is Anunoby. And here's MP for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Siakam.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Raptors with some changes. Cam Burke. And so it's Cleveland with a 10
play. The score is your Raptors 53. The Cavaliers 63.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Raptors making a switch here. MV's checked in. Now Garland. He's got 9. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Barnes against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Garland, that's for 2. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
The 3 from MP. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. The defense decides to gamble off him and he cashes in.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Kept alive. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Flynn. They've got Young. Also, Ken Birch out there. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell passes to Love. No good on that one. Good defense by MP.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
That one, no good.
Toronto foul. Number 27. That's his 4th personal foul.
Good on the first. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And think about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to.
The work I put in. I take my craft seriously, and
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal of
community. Community is everything to me. So,
okay, I will let him know.
What up?
So we can stay too. MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my...
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah.
I'm really this time, look. I just came back for the win.